All right, so this is the BigBlue 28-watt portable solar charger. Wanted to give you a quick rundown of the features and show you what it looks like while you're holding it in your hands. And then I'll open up the pouch and show you how the connections are done. Overall, it's about 11 inches wide or long maybe, and about 6 1/4, a little over 6 inches wide. And total thickness, when you take into account the ports, is about 1.5 inches. It's got a nice canvas exterior that's stitched on the sides. When you open it up, there's Velcro that seals this first pouch, which is where the ports are. And then there's 4 solar panels that are all nicely stitched into a nice canvas that goes all the way around. Each of these 4 solar panels adds up to the 28 watts of output. In here is a Velcro pocket, and that has the ports, and I'll show you that in a minute. But overall, the length is just about 32 inches. It's got eyelets at the lower corners here and then as well as here. So I suppose you could put your carabiners like this and hang it off your backpack. But for the most part, I find to get the best direct sunlight, I'm going to be laying it out flat on a picnic table or, someplace on the boat or maybe on my car. As long as I can get the most sunlight out of it, that's what's going to get me the most charge. Now let's go in close and I'll show you how the ports work. All right, so I've got the BigBlue 328-watt solar charger laid out on the ground here, which is how I usually do it. Like I said, on a flat surface on the boat, or in your campground or something's best. You can hang it, but you won't get as good a power output out of it if it's getting shade or anything like that. So you see the 4 solar panels. This pouch, this is where the USB ports are. So let me see if I can show you that. I'm going to pull it over here and let's open it up. It's held open or closed with Velcro. And you've got some storage here, as well as here are the ports. So I'm going to pull back the little silicone cover. And you can see it's got 3 USB Type A ports. They're rated for 5 volts, 2.4 amps maximum, so about 12 watts each. You see the little light there? Hopefully, yeah, see, we're getting solar power. So BigBlue does give guidance, though, that says, because this is just 28 watts, that's the most it can do with these solar panels. So BigBlue is saying that the most output it can do is 5 volts at 4.8 amps, and that would be 2 of these ports. So if you're going to do multiple device charging, I would keep it to 2 of them. I've tried it with 3, and it really just seems to slow down the charging of all 3 of them. But let me show you how to connect to it real quick. I'm going to lay this back down, and I have this is the USB Type C to Type A cord that the BigBlue comes with. It's about 20 inches long. So I've got just a power bank here. I'm going to connect the USB-C end to the power bank. And then you just open up the pouch and pull back the little silicone cover. And really, if you're just doing one device, it doesn't matter what port you put it in, but I'll just plug it into the first one, lay it back down into the sun. And now this power bank is being connected. I would say, however, don't just leave this in the sun like that. It'll overheat. It's bad for the battery. It also make it slow to charge. So at the very least, you want to keep it in the shade. Maybe just tuck it under there. And that's it. That's the BigBlue 3 solar charger. It's been one of my favorite picnic devices to keep my phone charged while we're out doing things.